The year has shifted, time has changed, but rain code remain codes in the zeitgeist. Look at that guy. Opening with a blackface character. Really messed up of you, rain code, but we're gonna keep on going. Is this gonna be a school murder? A murder
looks like a tale of bullying. Uh-oh. The
silent curtain call. And a spilled cup.
And we got Desihiko playing guitar for me.
That sounds like a little bit of injected personality there. I think we could team up with that guy on this quest, is all I'm going to say.
Ooh. All right, what do you got to say?
I agree.
You're saying that right next to her, though. But I guess that doesn't matter.
Oh, maybe I don't like Desihiko. Okay. He might be a little creepy.
You know, it's okay to like stupid people.
I mean, what the,
Is it not?
It's okay to like them as friends and be friendly and kind to them.
You wouldn't get romantically involved with a
take
stupid
advantage
person.
of dumb people. I'm
not saying take advantage. I think there's a healthy
I'm saying with the
relationship you
face
can
he
have
was
with a stupid
making,
person.
I'm reading into his body language that
I
he
think
is
that's an
looking to
assumption.
take some sort of advantage.
That's on you for making that assumption.
Maybe I'm the villain because that's the only way I can read this situation.
I think it's perfectly fine to love stupid
I'm going to say that if you think that their attractive quality is how dumb they are, that you might be a problem. You know what? I think, Your Honor, I'm willing to put that one on the record.
I think you can love every part of someone.
I think you can love... look, I think you can love everything about a person, but if you say... she's an airhead, but that's what makes her so hot. Like that, I think that's a problematic sentence.
I think there's a level of stupidity that's going too far.
Okay.
But I think it's okay to like people who are stupid.
Does she have to wear a helmet when she goes outside?
Yeah, like there's a degree of it, yeah.
I just wrote a new song. I'll grace you all with it right now as a special treat.
Right,
I hope he's terrible. I hope he's so bad at this. I want that to be the bit.
Oh, man.
Or maybe we never hear him. That's also another good bit.
That'd be good.
If he just keeps getting interrupted.
1 minute. Who knows how many days it took God to create the world? But I can change everything in just 1 minute.
Wow.
All right, sounds pretty cool.
Check this out. You went in.
He can
just
become
look like other people.
Okay.
Okay, that's
not
fun.
sure how this is. Not sure how this is going to help us solve a mystery, but
you use it to interrogate people who wouldn't talk to a detective but would talk to a close friend.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, this is very useful for detective.
All right, okay. And yet, this is how you choose to walk around.
Yeah.
I was so busy being chased around by the peacekeepers that I forgot to buy food.
Oh, looks like we're gonna buy.
I feel
some
like this
food
is
now.
just a convenient excuse for you.
This is our most crucial mission since the establishment of the Nocturnal Detective Agency.
Well, if it's that important, I guess we should go do it. Yeah, is this a street that cars can go down?
Sorry, cars aren't allowed in Kanai Ward. I know you think that's not true, considering we see a car right there.
Yeah,
that is a criminal right there. Another criminal.
Illegal.
Crime running
Okay.
rampant on the streets of Kanai Ward.
Currently facing the biggest crisis of my life. My girlfriend and I are seriously thinking about marriage. Oh man, that's a crisis.
It's scary.
And her birthday is right around the corner. Oh no!
Well, hey, that'll make your anniversary easy to remember.
Problem is, I still don't know what to get her. Cute and thoughtful. Hates getting wet from the rain. Currently very cute, and that about sums up everything I know.
That sounds like my girlfriend.
Hey.
A guy near the station? It was. Oh, okay.
I like how she is cute and she hates getting wet in the rain is enough for this guy to go, wait. My long lost friend?
Is that Mark and his girlfriend? Oh man, he's always
That's
hanging
exactly
by that
how he'd
train
describe
station.
her. That's as specific as he'd get. She is cute and hates the rain.
He's a hobby of collecting umbrellas, though it seems he didn't know that. No, that's impossible. She's
His girlfriend's dead.
Oh, I was gonna say that. She's been dead for 10 years.
Huh?
Whoa. They were crossing the street holding hands when a car flew through the intersection, even though cars are illegal. She pushed him out of the way, and the car hit her illegally.
Oh my gosh. So many crimes in such a blink.
All right, let's break the news to him that his girlfriend's a ghost. Umbrellas, of course. It never even occurred to me. Ah ha 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 ha.
That's nice.
Turns out I was my girlfriend all along.
I was the girlfriend the whole time.
I think your girlfriend already passed away. Oh, are you talking about Mark? Yeah, he's on the other side of the train station. He's waiting for his dead girlfriend. Mine's alive.
No, yeah. My girlfriend's alive. You must be talking about dead girlfriend McGee down back.
Yeah, we come back like 3 hours later after doing a bunch of requests for people. And Yako's dead on the ground, starving.
Yeah, all of our friends, our whole detective agency's gone under.
Detective in training, but there's someone watching me from the shadows.
Ooh.
Huh?
That's a statue, Shinigami.
Yeah, that's a statue. There's nothing
Come on,
there.
quit being stupid.
Boy, I am going a not suspicious amount of speed to my not suspicious destination.
I am just having a good old time walking to a
Everything's
destination
fine.
that is...
No one would follow me into this seedy underground alleyway.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Why you?
Was that a quick time event?
I was quick about it, let me tell you
Yeah,
that.
good catch. I
was not expecting that.
did not realize we were playing Asura's Wrath over here with some extreme QTE action in the middle of a case. Yeah, he really wanted us to.
I gotta
actually
jump
bump into him.
over the ball.
Yeah, don't get hit by the girl throwing the rock.
Time slows down, I gotta press A. Yep.
Go! Oh my god, Ben. That was so scary.
Ooh, that was close.
I feel like you
Could've
delayed
died
your
there.
catch on that one.
Ah!
All right, let's go.
If I wasn't afraid
Oh,
of them.
no, I didn't.
Oh, no!
I thought I was just pressing A.
Huh?
Master, snap out of it!
Come on. I
This
thought I was
is
just
not the
pressing
one to
A
mess up, Ben.
progress.
This is not the one to mess up, Ben. This is the one where we
I
got
was
our
pressing A to
stalker.
progress.
Oh, okay. Apparently it worked.
Reveal yourself.
But I'm not surprised.
Oh no! It's a girl!
I'm sorry for
Hi,
sneaking
I
behind
died
you.
in a car accident years ago, and my boyfriend sent you to get me a raincoat.
Man.
To think that something so awful happened at such a magnificent castle-like school. Nothing bad ever happens in castles.
Castles, yeah.
But one day, she was found collapsed behind the school.
What? She didn't
Her
use the
head was
levitate
bleeding,
spell?
and she was already dead by the time they found her.
Okay.
Do you have any idea who would do that?
Yes. I think the theater club may have something to do
The
with
whole theater club? I don't know. When I imagine a theater club, I think of like 15 people at least.
The
so.
theater club hated her.
Aiko was
Did
super
anyone think she
popular
could
and
be
had lots of fans.
playing dead?
Performing with
Ooh,
talent.
she's using her acting abilities.
Theatrics. She convinced even the
Something
emergency
happen with the theater
workers.
club?
Don't
Now
want
that
to
would be
believe
like a
it.
compelling, like if a school kid was actually like
By the
murdering
way,
their fellow classmates
there
at.
a suicide
Yeah.
note?
Any
I
time
don't
goes
know
behind.
enough Danganronpa. I kind of always thought everyone in those games were kind of high schooly age.
Well,
and it seemed like they were
yeah, but
killing
that's-
each other.
that's
So
still-
student on student violence doesn't seem too beyond the pale for this company, but
No, it doesn't. But I'm just saying, like,
committed a
with this
suicide,
context, this
right?
is presumably a normal school
reason.
where killing games aren't forced upon the students.
you know what? You make a good point. This doesn't.
You don't know much about
this
the details,
pristine
but I'll
castle-like
just say-
school does not seem like murder games are being enforced.
I'll just say they're kind of forced to they're forced into a corner with that game. Like this one just feels like it's
okay.
like cold-blooded.
They're just following orders, Grant. Don't be mad at them.
Are the peacekeepers covering up the incident?
Yes, of course they are. Yuma,
They
come on.
always are.
Case,
We're in chapter 2, but you should know this by
It's
now.
almost like they hate detectives or something, and they really don't want crimes to be solved in this town.
So I
How do you plan to investigate?
Right, I'm not allowed in.
Tetsuhiko's gonna turn us into a girl!
Of course, by holding hands.
We're gonna become a girl and go to girl school.
would it be too difficult?
You mean I get to walk around an all-girl school? Yeah, knew it. I knew it. I knew this little piece
course.
of creep. I knew it. I knew we were going in as ladies.
This is the stage rehearsal after all.
It makes me nervous.
I'm just nervous when I watch plays that people like because I think I'm gonna miss what's so good about it and it's gonna make me look stupid.
Yeah, how am I going to talk about it on my podcast if I don't
Yeah,
know what's
if I talk
appealing
about it on
it?
a podcast that I completely miss all the symbolism and reading between the lines, everyone's gonna make fun of me.
The four members of
The
theater
final
club
four of
have
theater
something to do
club.
with Aiko's death.
Okay, so it's not just four
Okay,
members of
all
a
right.
theater club.
Here
it's,
are our
it's
four suspects again.
See? The two in costumes
That
are
one.
being weak.
that one in the yellow.
High-class
Wait, that's
looking
just
girl
Scary
on the right
Nun.
is Kari. The
She is like a
impish-looking
scary
one on
nun.
the left is the other protagonist, Waruna.
Impish.
She's like
Below
Waruichi.
the stage is the honor student, Yoshiko.
Probably the one who did it because she looks pretty
The
unassuming.
one keeping a low profile in the Windbreaker is Kurane. Yoshiko is more popular by an overwhelming degree.
There we go. The secret black horse
Over the
or
individual.
dark horse, whatever the term is.
I don't personally suspect her that much, but
But she did kill 3 people before, so you can't rule it out.
Yeah, she just has a history of violence. Put on the show. We want to see the play.
Yeah, we get to see
Looks like
their
it's
acting
about to
abilities will tell us whether they're guilty or not.
Draped in the blood of my fallen comrades.
One of which I pushed off the roof.
Behold,
Kind of ye old English is
within the
this?
tall white
Whoa.
walls, a clear fountain and colorful
I'm going
flowers
full
decorate
visual
the
novel
garden.
mode.
All right, yeah. Is this gonna be important here?
Sisters by birth. They had a happy life together, but one day,
Sisters by
Their
birth,
peace
wives
abruptly
by
ended.
choice.
They pushed each other off the roof.
a rebellion
Yeah.
struck. The military
And then
took
one
the
of them
castle
jumped off
and
the roof
declared the
suspiciously,
start
but
of a
we
new
all
nation.
understood that she made that choice herself and no one else was involved. The
The
end.
royal family-
And that castle was called Kanai
the
Castle.
castle walls were destroyed.
And some would
Anatolia
say
and the
this
Cossack
was the
escaped
origin
the
of its
castle at night
ultimate
thanks to their
secret.
servants.
15 minutes later.
And then the play kept
The
going.
performance is so intense in person.
Guess I'm the only one who likes the theater.
Only I can appreciate the arts, I guess.
Was that Yoshiko?
A new queen would be chosen through a duel of cups and poison.
There we go.
Whoever drinks the cup of poison first
We-
loses.
And now I'm going to put it in both drinks, and we're both going to drink, so everyone's going to be mad about it.
There was no liquid in that.
Yeah, it was already gone.
Oh, I guess that's acting for you. Okay. Okay. Who's gonna die?
Wait, I changed my mind. I want that one.
Natasha.
Yeah, this
One
one
of
definitely
them-
smells like poison trade.
One of them goes, "Hey, what's that?" And then while they look away, they pour the glass into the
Or
plate.
the other one, yeah.
If you survive, wear a dress fit for a queen.
And if
To
you
the new
survive,
queen.
maybe you stop being such a judgmental little bit.
Cheers.
All right, drink your cup.
Yeah, they start just ad-libbing and get way off script.
And maybe if you become queen, how about you don't make it so obvious that we both pushed someone off a roof, huh? Yeah, is this gonna be real poison? Is she gonna really die?
Natasha! She looks like she's
this
really dying.
Yeah. That's pink blood, man. That's real.
That's real blood.
That's real pink blood.
Unless they pinked it to make it look more real.
And we had the stage, the prop handler swapped something in the middle of the show.
It says, oh. Okay, there we go.
Wow, this play rules.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Uh-oh.
All right, well, all I'm gonna say is the girl I suspected the most still alive.
Yep.
Her talent is memorizing the script.
And the
Her
Karen likes
talent
being
is
in the
dieting.
spotlight.
Editor Ben, please do me a favor and just remove the T. Her talent is dying.
Dying. Yeah, spelled D-I-E-I-N-G. Yep.
Yeah, no, that's how it's spelled. Don't worry. We're theater kids, not literature kids.
During the performance, I noticed Yoshiko walking down the aisle.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I think about it,
Chad, I want to see some
why did
crazy
the lights
theories.
go dark
How'd
that
they
one
get the
scene?
poison to the
She went
stage?
near the shelf to pick up a plate.
Oh.
Poison! A plate full of poison!
Back was toward the audience, so I couldn't see her hands. But she only had 2 or 3 seconds max.
There's a catwalk above to adjust the lights, and that's where Kurane was supposed to be. So I didn't see her in the wings. There's
Out there
another-
theories, which is what these games like.
Yes, no, yeah.
The lights were coming from directly above the wine glasses in the
Like
final
heated
moments.
something.
Well, I was thinking like, well, if the light operations are directly above it, then what if
You
you
could
poured
drop
the
it from way
poison
up there.
directly down into a wine glass?
Ooh, okay, that actually does feel very in line with how this game would work. I'm gonna actually be really impressed with this game if the idea is Karin did kill Aiko or whatever, but then someone else killed Karin, because that's just how cutthroat this whole theater group is. Like they are unknowingly all dying to each other.
Yeah, halfway through this investigation, another one gets killed by yet
Yeah,
another
like I
person.
totally think another suspect will die before the end of this. I'm almost certain.
I mean
they'll
that after chapter 0.
yeah,
of
exactly.
course that's
After
not
chapter
ruled
0,
out.
I freaking think everyone is on their deathbed if they're involved in the case in any way.
How do we talk to them? I doubt they'll be too willing to share anything with me.
But they will be willing to share it with their therapists. Desuhiko, transform!
Yeah.
Join the...
Uh-oh.
Oh, great.
Hurry up and make the arrest.
Wait, I can explain.
What?
Oh, yeah, it's because she did it. All right.
Yeah, they're gonna
You
be
have
like,
no
you
right
killed
to
the
make
last girl,
sounds.
and now
You
you've
have
killed
no
this
right to
girl.
touch a
Got
lawyer.
hook, line, and sinker.
You
Oh
have
wait,
the best
actually,
too, right?
that's right. When we first met, she was like, I was on the run from the
beg amateur
peacekeepers.
Rossi
Was she like the
Corporation for
suspected
mercy.
killer of her friend? And she's like,
Ooh.
I know I didn't do it.
I also like that she's reading out her Miranda lack of rights.
It's right under our noses.
It's the big bottle of poison. All right, chemical will react to oxygen in open air, rendering it harmless 30 minutes after bottle is unsealed.
Ooh, okay. And it was 45 minutes into the play.
That's true. It was opened partway through the play,
Yeah, okay.
which means
Oh, man.
Yoshika's now our...
Yoshiko is definitely getting more and more sus.
Ooh.
Sussy baka. Like she may have walked by to signal other girl to pour the poison, and they may be
Ooh, okay.
goods.
This, I mean, yeah, it still could be multiple people.
When our character
Yeah,
gets
I'll
all
give you a
like
voice
super
changer, too.
excited
I'll
or
leave this
super
to you.
flustered, does our question mark become an exclamation point?
Does it? I think it might. All right, who am I going to disguise
Ooh.
as?
Yoshiko, I think, is by herself in a rest area.
Ooh.
So,
And I think
it's
she's
one of
like
those,
more in charge of the stage play.
Yeah, like I was kind of leaning
I
her
want to
because I think she is
disguise as
currently
Yoshiko.
indisposed, so it will be
you
easy
wanna
for
be
us
the
to
star
move
candidate
around
of
as
the
her.
theater club.
Yeah, will we get a whole transformation sequence here?
Alright, that was perfect.
Oh, okay. I guess
I
not.
slipped a voice changer under your clothes, so
But you got like a
Pocket?
box on you.
I don't know what
I'm
that
heading
is.
back now. Get going.
Is
Where's
that
your
the
gun?
voice changer?
Is that
He
my
said
phone?
He said he snuck a voice changer under your clothes.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it the big
practically
speaker
invisible.
on
Oh, it's
you?
a
It's
it's
the
like a
battery
fanny
to the
pack.
voice
Okay.
changer. It's very discreet, but it has a large battery.
It's just like glowing and vibrating.
I think Yoshiko is in the rest area.
I'm about to put her in the arrest area.
Yeah.
Investigation.
Jail.
A perverted cross-dressing
All right.
detective
First
is-
move as this girl, go into the boys' bathroom.
Yeah. So
This
it's
is an
confirmed.
all-girls school. Why do we even have a boys' room?
Well, now we know that Yuma does need to pee. So throughout this entire investigation, we're just gonna have to deal with that.
I can't pee while I'm in someone else's body.
Using someone else's makeup will lead to fights, so we aren't allowed to open other people's lockers. The situation.
I think
got enough
I'm
already.
allowed though.
So-
Well, Karen's dead, so she won't mind if I take her makeup.
It's a club locker. Cotton's name tag is on it.
Oh, they pronounce it the Japanese way. It's cotton.
I probably shouldn't open the lockers.
Why
of
not? She's
people I'm
dead.
Not disguised as.
I'm so scared. Can we walk home together today? Please.
Ooh, let's not make promises that Yoshiko doesn't know about. Or
Mm.
let's do exactly that.
Yeah, let's hook Yoshiko up.
Yeah, they
Like
don't know
a-
you're homeless.
She seems like a good match.
Did Kanai do anything strange during the performance?
If she did anything out of the ordinary, I would have immediately noticed.
Mm.
Lighting requires perfect teamwork.
Okay.
To
Okay.
be honest,
So
it feels
Karane
really
has
suffocating to be around her.
A witness. Anyway, I'm gonna go
It's a
to
club
my locker now.
Yoshiko's name tag
Yes.
is on it. There's a glass in the back.
Women's
What's this
brand.
doing here?
I love women's brand.
Oh man, that's great.
I accidentally bought women's brand the other day and I had to go back and return it.
Yeah, I meant to get the men's brand. It's an
I
easy
brought
mix-up,
women's
but
brand to the
geez.
cashier, and their eyebrow raised, and they went, "Are you sure, sir?"
It's a two-shot photo of Yoshiko and another girl wearing the school's uniform.
You managed it well.
What do you mean?
The
managed
murder.
that murder you've
Yeah.
been
You're
planning.
getting good at playing dumb, too. Are you practicing for the peacekeepers?
She seems to believe Yoshiko is the culprit.
How could you show your face here after murdering Cotton?
Ooh,
So everyone thinks Yoshiko did it.
it's a gun.
Yowza.
Gun? Oh, it's just a water gun. There's a hole on top for adding water.
Wait a minute. If you put poison in there, it could shoot poison into a glass from afar.
Ooh, okay. I like that angle.
Okay. Glasses were spotless, so it definitely was added during the play.
Who do you want to disguise as next?
All right. Well, let's go with
Let's just
Martin.
work
I want
our
to
way down the
disguise as
list.
Waruna.
I'd totally bang you right now.
Look,
Oh,
I can
okay,
change
he-
the
yeah,
my
he's-
guy,
he's
but
very
wow.
straightforward about it.
Oh my god.
Yo, bro, wanna fuck after the case? It ain't gay if you got a pussy, bro.
I love the idea of just like We need to get out of the situation real quick. And he turns you into Goku. He just bucks him through the wall.
Hey, hold on. That's completely out of line.
I'm a superstar detective. Social norms don't apply to me.
Wow. Destiny-Hiko's gonna get canceled real quick.
Yeah.
The authority!
This dude, this detective is going to jail.
No, you can save the fun for later. Go investigate.
Okay, so first of all, you still needs to pee.
And he can? Aw.
Dang. Okay. Well, bladder's still full. We're just gonna have to deal with that.
Over the course of the mission, like your running stance gets more and more awkward.
What if this was like a collaborative effort? What if they all killed her?
That's always like a background theory for like every case.
Yeah, like what
It's
if
like
it's
there's
just a
always that
massive
possibility.
conspiracy
You
and
never
they are
know.
all guilty.
You handled that poisoning scene with Cotton really well.
Could she even take off the top of the poison if she had no eyes?
I don't want to see you around here again.
Okay, she thinks that Waruna did it.
Oh, read her diary. She'd write about the murder in their diary.
Dear diary, I'm going to murder someone.
Really want to peek into a diary.
Dear diary, sorry I spilled poison on you earlier. I'm gonna use that later.
I'm gonna stick it in a water gun.
Yoshiko always watches from beginning to end, even for the rehearsal performances.
She also had a glass in her hand covered with, I mean, it was too far to see, but I swear it was anthrax.
She also had a water gun that looked like it might have been filled with poison.
Filled with a suspicious-looking fluid. It wasn't water. Uh-oh.
It'd be trouble if we
The
ran
real
into each other.
Warren, eh?
All right, now we can run into the other room as Waruna.
Steal all of her makeup from myself, of course.
See, if I was doing this, I would just get all these people in trouble. I would just commit them to all these promises.
Yeah. Here, tell you what, I'm gonna lend you $50 tomorrow just to make you feel a bit better. All right, make sure to remind me that.
I'm gonna pretend I don't remember having this conversation, and you just keep hounding me.
You're moving tomorrow? No, don't get a mover. Like that'd be so much money. I'll show up
do
tomorrow
all.
and come help you.
Even though I hated her.
And I'll bring my truck, so don't even worry about getting out of the car.
Yoshiko,
I want to disguise as Kurane. Can you do it?
Kurane.
Before you switch to Kanai, I gotta leave.
Please turn me into mysterious lighting girl.
If I stop concentrating, my disguise will wear off.
All right, I'll make it quick. So
And
please
then we'll
hold
be
down
a
the fort
couple
for just a
of
bit longer.
dudes in this girls' school.
And then when we have sex, it's gonna be a little bit more gay.
just a little.
Counting on you.
Okay, but Yua still needs to pee. Good to know.
I told you it'd be this way.
I told you if it killed her, things would go south.
Yeah.
As I've said before, I refuse to even look at you. Please, go away. I was investigating what just happened.
Like a detective, you know.
You mean that murder?
You did say you wish to play a detective someday.
Yes, that's what I'm
That's
doing.
amazing, Kurane. You truly are a thespian.
No, I'm Japanese.
Tell her to come get you, because that'll get her out of the locker room or whatever.
Count to 100 in your head. I'll be done with what I need to do by then. All right. Well,
I don't know, Kanai. I count really slow.
2.
She's counting on her fingers. That's gonna take a while.
Man, this all-girls school is full of idiots.
I counted to 100, Kurane. Huh? Yeah.
It was her idea to have the hiding,
Okay.
shuffling glasses.
Oh no, he's dead.
Uh-oh.
I need a break.
You're gonna have to stay as her.
I read it.
How does it look?
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Hubba!
That's the perfect disguise.
Vice Director Martina! Is it time for my punishment?
You see, he was already expecting
Anyway.
us.
Can't tell anything immediately off.
Wait a minute.
Shoes are muddy. Okay.
Okay.
Which means she probably conked her head on that brick wall down there, and so they brought her shoes up to the roof.
To be like, wow, look, she jumped.
Yeah.
Who first discovered the body?
Let's see. It was a student named Connie, another theater club member.
And here's the thing. Eyedropper used to take the poison out of the bottle and put into the water gun.
Cotton's name
Out
tag
of
is
here,
on it.
students.
I have
This
to
is
open
official
this to the
detective
investigation.
business.
Do you understand?
Yes.
But what if you steal the other girls' makeup?
Take
Okay.
the glass the spotlight hits first.
Huh.
Okay.
Cotton must have written this. The handwriting is the same as the rest.
Check Kurene's body to see if she's hiding something.
Me? Wouldn't it be better for the peacekeepers to do their own investigation?
I don't like touching high schoolers. It's a
Yeah,
weird
I just
kink
need to
I
make it
have.
clear for everyone here that I don't touch high school
Do as I
girls.
say.
Wait a minute.
And wait, were they all best friends?
You can't have 3 best friends or 2 best friends.
Where's she going?
Aha!
Okay.
They all ripped up the same picture.
Uh-huh. My brain isn't working now at this point. Like, what?
Well, all 3 of our suspects seem to be friends with Aiko. Everyone's real suspicious of Yoshiko, and Yoshiko is being all, like, weird, I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, after the photo, I was almost, like, thinking, oh, they did work together, but... Uh-oh.
Don't come back here right now! Put your hands up.
Whoa.
You must be the
You didn't
suspicious
copy
person
this
on the
gun.
crime scene.
You don't recognize me, twin sister?
Yeah.
You were separated
it is me,
at birth.
Bartina.
Oh, yeah, all the suspects need to come here so that one of them can die
Les, there are 2 of the same
in front of everyone.
What is happening?
Shinigami, help me! I need your powers!
If I have to.
If one of the girls drops dead after we solve this, it's gonna provide a good enough distraction.
That'll get us out of this sticky situation.
Transformation!
Forgot how wiggly they make her boobs during the transformation.
How could you forget?
You're right. How could I?
Why would I be in hell? Even when it comes to women, I always stop just shy of criminal activity.
Just shy of criminal activity, he says.
All criminals must be purified by the holy fire of darkness.
Okay. I like the
Wow, these fire effects look so real.
I put real poison in the vial.
I bet you.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Okay, poison was mixed into the glass with the gun. Poison was brought to the theater with the eyedroppers. I think you're right. It probably is Karune or whatever her name is, Kurane.
We have the most evidence pointed to her. My thought if like they just dripped it directly into the glass, it wasn't too far off, except both of the lighting operators up there were on either side to be able to point it at an angle towards the glass, right? So it would need to get some distance if it were to get into the glass, and so therefore it needs the gun to be shot from the gun. What was used to transport the poison? Eyedroppers, probably.
Eyedroppers was our guess.
I guess I heard a beon, and that doesn't sound good. Oh, okay. So it wasn't the eyedropper. Okay. Paintbrush. I mean, the paintbrush was wet. Yeah, I'm lost all over again. Okay. This is a good mystery.
The culprit used the paintbrush from the chemistry lab and directly
I
applied
was
the
like, oh
chemical
man, we solved it
onto
right
the
at the beginning,
glass.
but this is I'm thrown for a loop again.
It's the same kind of glass.
Again, this makes me think it's like, oh, they're all working together to do it, but the problem is they kept accusing each other. Like, if they were all planning it,
She ran away.
then
Yuma, after her.
they wouldn't
Hey,
be
man, you gotta
accusing
act
each other.
as if. Oh,
Reason
wait.
why.
One of them has a
Waruna's holding the gun.
Huh? Okay, so what if Yoshiko brushed the poison onto the glass, and Waruna squirt gunned the poison into the glass, and
But they counteracted each other by
Kurane,
being poison
I
plus
dropped
poison equals
the
no
poison into the glass, and so all of them poisoned her at once.
I mean, that would be great if this was just 3 independent murder attempts that all happened to work.
That all use the same glass mix-up trick. Okay, this one, yes. She couldn't have. She definitely brought it, but she couldn't have moved it. So this is a wall. How the
Well,
poison was mixed into the glass has suddenly become a lot more confusing.
Well, then
how's
let's
the
go
poison
for it.
glass chosen? Like I have a good feeling about that one. So let's go with the more confusing one again. All right.
you always get the hardest assignment out of the way first.
How was the
poison mixed into the glass root. The only person who could have added poison to the glass was whoever was also on stage.
So that means it has to be Warrena.
No, the wine glass was upside down on the shelf.
Oh yeah, it was upside down too.
Oh,
Even if
I
she
guess that
did
would
use
do
a
it.
water gun, there's no way she could have done it since the glass was upside down. Kurane wasn't the only person on the catwalk. Another member was working the lights. She
And
claimed Kurane didn't do anything suspicious during the performance.
maybe nobody poisoned her. Have you ever thought of
Because
that?
testimony.
I am definitely ready for this to be a conspiracy, because that's how they can truthfully say it wasn't me, because it isn't them as an individual. It is them as a group.
She added the poison from her pocket.
Aha, but she could not do
They
that.
couldn't have anything.
This is the truth. Warrena wasn't the culprit? Does that mean she didn't add the poison to the glass?
It's a fact that she didn't bring the poison on stage. So naturally, she couldn't have poisoned the glass.
But then, what really happened here? I'm so confused.
I'm
One of you
about there
poisoned
with
it, one of you
Natsuhiko.
brought it on stage, and one of you shuffled it.
Yeah.
We have 3 culprits and 3 individual crimes.
Hello.
The more we learn about this mystery, the more confused I get.
Okay, now I'm ready for this one to be debunked as well. It's like, okay, there's no way they could have chosen a
There
specific
was no
glass.
poison on the glass. It was a lie.
Let me tell the truth. The culprit is Warrena.
Okay.
Seriously?
All right, easy enough.
Thanks for telling us.
Solved.
Did Warrena know which glass had the poison? So Warrena did not know.
No, I don't think Warren. None of them had the whole picture, and so they all
I
had
guess
to
I got really
communicate.
thrown off by the fact that they are throwing each other under the bus. It's
They're actors, man.
just like, why would they work together if they were going to try to betray each other? Like, how could they all be murderers?
Their friend Aiko was killed by Karin, probably on accident.
So the odds were 50-50.
And then
Maybe
whether
just
she
relied on
herself
luck.
or
If she
like
hit
as
the
a group,
target, perfect.
it was
If
covered
not,
up,
who
but they
cares?
knew it. And so they were like, all right, when it comes stage
And it's
time, we're going to
impossible to get
kill
the victim
Karin
to
right
pick a
back. And
specific
we're
glass
all
out
going to
for
do different
shuffling
pieces
them.
of it so we can all be innocent and none of it could be pinned on one single person.
I do see Yuma
Yeah,
does turn
his
into an
hair-
exclamation point when he's
yeah,
excited.
Yep. See, I was thinking what they should have done is he has the question mark on his head for as long as he has amnesia. And once he learns his identity, it becomes the exclamation point.
Well, it's an exclamation point when he's excited, question mark when he has amnesia, and just a period when he
Yeah, it just goes down when he knows,
when
what's
what's going on.
himself. When he makes a statement.
Spotlight.
And it was a comma as a child.
Who made Karen pick the poison glass? That's Karane.
You slipped the poison into the glass, didn't you?
Yeah, incorrect.
This is the truth.
So yeah, every step of this has just been saying none of them could have done it individually themselves,
Yeah.
but everyone could have been a big part of the plan.
Well, I think it's a thing where, like, beforehand, like, when this plan was put into motion, they went, and we're all on the outs. We will all act like we are, like, enemies. So no one thinks we would work together.
Maybe that'd be
And then,
okay. I can believe
then-
that. I guess.
and like, they're all actors. They're all doing their thing.
If that's the case,
And so it's just like when,
impossible for
as soon as we
Kurane to
see
have
each other
thrown
in
the
public,
poison.
it's on site where we go, I'm not speaking to you.
I guess so. That I guess I can see that. That's something I would never have thought to do if I was co-conspirating murder, but that's just me.
You gotta
guess I'm
think
not-
like a murderer, Ben.
Yeah, I guess whenever I commit murder, I need to get some practice at that kind of stuff first.
we have to view this case from a different perspective.
Climb, Yuma.
Go upwards. Yeah.
Ooh.
Man.
Gravity works different for me.
I just love the presentation in this game.
Nah, that's pretty cool.
Presentation good, mystery's good. I kind of wish the characters were a bit stronger, but man, this is I'm having a blast.
Okay, yeah, and this is Revenge.
Yep.
She was considered to be the best actress among the club's current members.
This is great.
Yeah, maybe they were all jealous of her acting, and this has nothing to do with the Aiko murder.
Yeah, she killed our friend, but she was the annoying friend of the group, so you know.
The brick with Aiko's blood on it had a very unnatural splatter pattern.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, so it wasn't an accident. She didn't just like fall against the wall. That's what I was thinking. But no, they took the brick off of the wall because it wasn't plastered in, and that's why that pattern is going against
why it's
the outside.
on the corner. That wouldn't make sense for her to hit from falling.
The bloodstain wouldn't get cut off in that way.
Okay.
I'm sure that after the culprit hit her with the brick, they returned it to its original position.
Wow, she was pretty stupid. No wonder she got caught by 3 high schoolers.
When did this happen?
Oh, all the how pathways merged together.
Yeah,
that's clever. That's good.
Master, look over there.
What's that?
Because we did see brick walls along the side paths when we were going through each route.
Oh.
The same type of brick walls that were the dead ends. Okay, man. That's fun.
That could be the
Just
masterfully crafted
good visual
mysteries.
storytelling, yeah.
The truth of this case is that Yoshiko, Waruna, and Kurane were all accomplices and committed this crime together.
Man.
Accomplices? But don't they hate each other's guts?
That would be so silly to think that.
What fool would be tricked by such a simple plan?
It's so obvious that they're actors and could pretend. Even if they're alone, they'd still want to pretend so that they could keep the scheme going. What's wrong with you?
They could also just legitimately hate each other and be like, yo, when this is over, I'm gonna throw you under the bus. And they're like, not if I throw you under first.
Maybe. What did Yoshiko do with the poisoned glass after bringing it? Handed it to Warna.
Thank you, Trucy Star, for the 5-month sub, saying, God forbid women do anything.
Yeah.
Well, if one thing has been proven in this, it's that it takes 3 women to commit the crime of 1 man. From what we've witnessed in this game so far.
But did you know that women only receive 66% of the conviction rates of men do? How was the poison glass chosen? Kurane guided it.
Yeah.
Let's solve this thing.
Right.
All right.
Waruna.
Yeah, it must have been her.
Book him.
There's no reason for us to team up.
I guess that's what they want. Right?
Yeah, probably.
You're wrong. Huh? Come on.
Hey.
There's nothing connecting us.
What about this photo?
Every answer's gonna be the photo.
Yeah.
We have nothing to do with each other.
You foolish girls all had the same argument with the same solution.
You're wrong.
All of you just happen to feel like killing someone. I get it.
And this is why it's a bad idea to have a friend group, guys.
Don't be friends with people.
Do not make friends. All they'll do is come up with reasons to get revenge for your murder. And then you're all going to jail or dead. But none of this would have happened if nobody started going to theaters.
Come on, we've got work to do before you get all
Yeah, we gotta kill them all now. Or maybe they all get away with it. I don't know how this is gonna
are
work.
we gonna see these 3 high schoolers die? Or because it was a revenge murder, are we going to declare them innocent? This was justified.
Or maybe it only takes a third of their lives because there was 3 of them.
Ooh, okay.
While they go over it, what did you think of the case?
I thought it was good. I like this one. I think this is probably my favorite case this game has had so far.
It was very good. Like the opening with like the fact that they died in the play when the scene called for them to die. You know, I remember it was
Like,
pretty
pretty
slow when the
actively.
play was actually going on, but
The
I
play
think it's
itself
because
was
they
kind of
wanted
slow, but yeah.
they wanted
but
to add like that. I still have that theory that they wanted to make it like, oh, it's like how the overall story of this game's playing out, right? Yeah. I just genuinely didn't expect it to be 3 people.
Yeah, that was surprising.
That was brought up at the very beginning of our recording today, and I was like, oh yeah, that's always a possibility, is what I said, and and then I didn't even consider
Turns
it
out,
properly.
Yeah, I think Tyler may have brought that up early on.
Maybe, yeah,
it turns
it
out
might
he
have
was
been.
right.
Encouraged us to carry on.
Just a trio of lesbians in love with their best friend.
Everything's hopeless now.
People can be good friends without there being a shipping behind it.
I write slash fic, and I believe that any sense of affection or even the slight liking of a person is due to romance.
And honestly, even if they really hate each other, because that's just kind of like,
or if they really hate each
enemies to
other, or
lovers
if they
kind of
happen
thing,
to
it's
have
classic.
shared a single scene once. All of these.
Well,
point
they don't
to
even need to have
romance
shared a
and-
scene. Like, you know, it's Sonic X Voldemort.
Yeah, I love the
is-
Joker plus Aerith. That's my OTP.
So really, there's no restrictions. Go wild. You know, write whatever you want.
We pretended to fight amongst ourselves. We are actors, after all.
Boom.
They got me.
It at least fooled Ben, they say.
Yeah.
We don't have to keep this up.
We can all
can be
die
prison
together, hand in
wives.
hand. Oh, that's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually not feeling good about them dying after all this. I don't like.
This leaves a
I don't
bad
like that.
taste in my mouth.
Again, they still. Oh.
There we go.
No.
What? What's going on?
Well.
I knew it.
Now, Tessika, run! Those three girls killed Karin because they knew justice would never be served.
Yeah,
So it's
that's genuinely very tragic. I'm fully on board with wanting us to feel sad about this overall.
It's just interesting to me that it's just like, oh, hey, by the way, here's what really happened to your friend.
Yeah.
Also, those three were also presumably your friend because they were all friends.
Yeah, I think overall this is more tragic than anything.
Sorry you had to lose 4 friends to solve the death of one.
Okay, I guess not. She's fine.
yeah, but she doesn't care.
Could it be that their deaths are related to your forte?
What?
Wow, we got another sharp one.
We made a promise, didn't we?
I was gonna say, Karumi, you've got some intel to drop now.
Yeah,
I said I'd tell you about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret after the case was solved.
Well,
All right.
they say Kanai's ultimate secret is
It's
very
got-
secretive.
It's got
There
great
you-
meat buns.
I am Kanai Ward's only informant.
Informant of what? To what? For what?
Yeah, to whom do you inform?
She basically just said my job is knowing things. It doesn't give me much clarification.
I've only had 3 years of practice knowing things.
If Karumi is an informant, maybe she does have some crucial information about Kanai.
Yeah, she should just tell us that instead of saying I know things professionally.
Research to create a homunculus.
Whoa. That's gonna be us.
Immortal monster?
Yuma is the homunculus. That's why he's got no memories.
I still think Yuma is Zilch.
Has previously researched homunculi.
Forgot about that theory.
Guess that flat-chested Uggo is kinda useful. Maybe I should stop calling her Uggo now. I'll just call her Flat.
See, that's character development right there,
Hey,
people.
we're growing.
We did it.
You heard about the meat bun? I thought that was Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
I was really thinking that was it for a while, but man, homunculus thing is a bit different, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of important.
Unless they're harvesting the homunculized meat to make the meat buns.
It's immortal. The meat lasts forever.
Whoa! Unlimited meat. Impossible meat.
I love endless meat.
Wow, I think we solved it.
Yeah, I think we nailed this one.
It's like I'm instinctively drawn to them. Oh, would you like to join me?
Wait,
Emma?
Well,
is that a clue?
Yeah, what do you
Everyone's
mean by that? Why
medicating
did
with
you
meat buns?
Why did you say that?
What
does that what does that line mean?
Whoa. Is everyone medicating with meat buns? Is everyone
Everyone's
like
addicted to the meat buns.
Oh my god. Is that really a thing?
They taste like people.
They taste homunculicious.
Oh no.
Oh.
Sink our sub.
That could be what they're doing.
Everyone, brace yourselves!
Everyone brace for death. I need to solve the mystery of how I can survive. Oh, he's just dying. Okay. Bye, Yuma. We'll miss you.
Good times. Zone.